Hey everyone, long time no see. So 2 years ago I made this video talking about how Kayle was being played in high elo Korean solo queue. This was the beginning of the Runon's build that started surfacing after the Lich Bane nerfs. And recently I had a comment asking me to do a new version of this video, so I'm here making an update. So let's start with her pre-game setup. For runes, the most common page right now is attack speed marks, health per level seals, cooldown per level glyphs, 1 cooldown per level quintessence, 2 attack speed quintessences. So the goal with this setup is to give you 20% scaling CDR and a ton of attack speed. With 20% CDR, you will only need another 20% from Nashor's Tooth to cap out at 40%. Obviously, this isn't mandatory. Some people only run 10% CDR, so they have the other 10% from Ionian Boots. But this setup means you are not pigeonholed into going for Ionian Boots of Lucidity. You can go for other types of boots like Berserker's Greaves or Boots of Swiftness, anything. So for Masteries, 18-12-0. Fervor is OP as fuck on Kayle. You can get up to 3 stacks with 1 auto attack because your Righteous Fury cancels both an ability and an auto attack, so it's by far the best keystone on her. In Masteries, the only points that can really be allocated are between Merciless and Meditation, which is totally up to you. Merciless will give you more damage, Meditation will make sure you don't run because you have a really low mana pool, and then you can change between Secret Stash or Assassin depending on your playstyle and your lane opponent. For skill order, you want to max Righteous Fury first. Usually you'll max Reckoning second, but maxing Divine Blessing is also an option. I personally like to max W second and some players do it, but Qmax for more damage is way more popular. Now for the item build. As all of you know by now, Rageblade is super core on Kayle. It's gotten to the point where most players will skip finishing Nashors to get Rageblade ASAP. So Stinger into Rageblade into Nashors completion is very popular right now. From there are a ton of itemization options that can be used. I'll talk about the most popular ones right now. Runon's Hurricane, a ton of attack speed and damage to secondary targets. Runon's Bolt also apply Fervor stacks. This is by far the most popular third item on Kayle right now in Korea. Rylai's Crystal Scepter, permaslow with your Righteous Fury auto attacks, also gives Kayle a good chunk of AP and makes her tankier. Runon's Bolt will apply Rylai's slow, so these two items have quite some synergy. Wit's End is a good mix of an offensive and a defensive item. It will shred squishies close to 0 magic resist and gives you extra on-hit damage. Phantom Dancer. Now this one is gonna sound fucking weird, but it actually makes sense. It's the highest attack speed item you can get after Nashors and Rageblade, and you get damage reduction, so it's excellent for 1v1 duels. This has been picked up especially for top lane. Quicksilver Sash, very popular 3rd, 4th item. Making sure you can cleanse a CC ability to then be able to ult is important on Kayle, as opponents will often attempt to stun lock you and burst you down. So, usually the 3 remaining slots on your build will be filled by some of these 5 options. Other than that, there's obviously still Rabadons, Lich Bane, Abyssal Scepter, Zhonya's, and Void Staff, but they are seen less often. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick rundown of how Kayle is being played over in Korea. For anything else, you have my guide over at Lolking. Link will be in the description. I'll see you guys in the Rift. Shakarez signing out.